So I'm going to do some integer addition using a number line. So this is just a strategy to help you understand what's going on with these numbers. So for this first example, we have -8 plus 5. And I've already drawn this number line here from -9 to +2. So when we're doing addition with integers, we always begin with our first number. In this case is our 8. So we'll start at 8. So I'll make a point or put a point at -8. And since we are adding, addition means we are going to go to the right. We're going to go in this direction when we're adding. So we add to the right. And this 5 is not where I put my next dot. It's how many places to the right I'm going to move. So let's go ahead and move our places 5 to the right. So I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And where I stop is where I'm going to put my next point. And that's at -3. So -8 plus 5 is -3. Okay, here we have a second example. And here we have -4 plus a 6. So again, we start with our first number and we plot that on our number line. So -4 is right here on our number line. And we're going to add 6. So once again, we add a positive number going to the right. Since 6 is positive and we're adding, we're going to go to the right. And how many times we're going to the right? We're going 6 times to the right. So starting at the 4, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we end up at +2. Okay, so notice we added a positive and a negative number together, and in both examples, well, the first example we had a negative answer, in the second example we had a positive answer. So there's no rule to say we add a negative and a positive, we get a negative, or we add a negative and a positive, we get a positive. It depends on the numbers themselves, because that is a common mistake made by students. Okay, in our third example, we're still adding a positive and a negative number, but this time our positive number is first, which is 2. So when we put our point on the number line, it's going to start off over here. And we're adding a -7. So we're not adding a positive number this time. So what happens when we add a negative? So this time we're adding a negative number. So that means we are going to go in the opposite direction. So we are going to go to the left. Okay, so going to the left, starting from 2, we're going to go 7 places to the left. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we end up at -5. So here we had a 2 plus a -7, it equals -5. So when you're adding a negative, it's like subtracting. Adding a negative is the same thing as subtracting. Okay, so here is our fourth example. We have -3 plus a -6. So once again, we're going to start with our first number, -3. We're going to put that on our number line right here. And again, we are adding, but we are not adding a positive number, we are adding a negative number. So that means we are going to move to the left as though we're subtracting. So once again, I said adding a negative is the same thing as subtracting. So we're moving to the left 6 spaces or places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, ending up right here at -9. So -3 plus a -9 is, -3 plus a -6 is a -9. So here's your chance to try integer addition using a number line. So at this time, go ahead and pause the video, work out each of these problems, and then come back and then unpause it and check to see if you got the same answers that I got. All right, good luck. Did you get all 4 answers correct? If so, good job. If not, try again. See where you made your mistake. All right, bye.